Want to win one of 10 iPads or up to $10,000? It's the 25th anniversary of .com, so tell us how .com has changed your life. Write your story at howdoyou.com and you could win.
Hi, I'm Jay Goldman, and you are watching Status Update on Butterscotch.com. Today we're going to take a look at Facebook pages. Now, you may know this as sort of Facebook groups. That's kind of the old way of looking at this. And pages have replaced groups as the way that Facebook endorses for people to create a page or a presence on Facebook that could be for your company or your brand or your band if you're a musician. It could even just be around a cause that you want to gather people around. So this isn't necessarily entirely a business-focused thing. There are definitely reasons to use a page if you're just an individual and you want to have a presence on Facebook for something that you support. And think of Facebook pages as having a Facebook profile, but for the thing that you're trying to promote. And in the same way that people can become friends with your Facebook profile, they can like your page to become a fan of it. Once they become a fan, you get the ability to send an update out to them. It's a little bit hidden. We'll show you where it is in a few minutes. And you also get sort of access to a whole bunch of metrics about their interaction with your page, which you can access through the Facebook Insights tool. And it's actually really cool. When you go and take a look, this is an example of some insights for one of my Facebook pages, the Make Work Meaningful page, which is part of Ripple's presence on Facebook. And when you come in here, you can actually see a whole bunch of different ways that people have been interacting with this. You can get a sense of kind of whether they're male or female, the people who have been active. You can get a sense of all of your fans. You can see the growth of your fan base over time. So if you're doing things to try and grow it, this is a good way to measure how effective those things are being. Before you jump straight into creating a page, you should really ask yourself what your objective is. So are you trying to get more followers? Are you trying to spread your message out? Because it's really easy to engage people on Facebook. It's very hard to move them off of Facebook onto another site. So a Facebook page, as an example, would be a bad idea if what you're trying to do is to get more traffic on your website outside of Facebook. It's a great idea if the audience that you're trying to reach is already on Facebook. So let's say, for example, you had something targeted at students in university. Facebook pages would be an excellent way to try and reach them because they spend a lot of time on Facebook already. Setting up a page is really easy. You can just go to facebook.com/pages, and that will show you all of the pages that are there. So if you're looking for some things to become a fan of, you want to experiment a little bit with some of them that are there and get a sense of what they're doing, you can go to that site and take a look around. You see that the most popular ones are listed at the top. So Texas Hold'em Poker from Zynga has 21 million people who like it. And then you'll see a Create Page button up in the top right corner. Clicking on that will take you through the process of creating a page, and it's really sort of easy to go in there and do it. Once you've set up your page, you've got a whole bunch of control over it. So this is an example of the Starbucks page, and this is a page that I haven't actually liked yet. So the like button appears at the top. They've also defined what people who aren't already fans of the page see when they go to it. So they've said that you're going to start on the Starbucks card tab. And this is a good example of using the static FBML app, which I'll show you very briefly in a second, to create some custom content that can live on a tab on your page. So good example of doing that right here. If I click on the like button, I become a fan of this, and then they've got access to me, and I can dig into some more of the information that's just restricted to fans. When you're editing your page, one of the things that you can do is add applications, and as I just mentioned, that was a good example of the static FBML app. FBML is exactly like HTML. It's just got some extra stuff in it that's specific to Facebook, so if you're working with a web developer, they should be able to build that for you. And you'll see right at the top of Make Work Meaningful's list of apps here, there's a Daily Wisdom FBML app, which we set up, which just shows people some information about subscribing so that they can get daily wisdom sent to them from us. So these are all the apps that we've got installed on that one, and clicking on the More Apps down here will let you browse through a whole bunch of the Facebook apps, most of which can be added to your page. Using Facebook ads is a pretty good way to drive traffic to that page. We're not going to cover that in this particular episode because it gets into a whole bunch of detail on that, but you might have noticed when you're looking at Facebook ads that appear down the side of the page, some of them have a like at the bottom of it. That's actually an ability to drive people to that page and get them to click on the like directly from there. So if you are looking to ramp up the fan base of your Facebook page, Facebook ads might be a really effective way for you to do that, and we will talk about that in a future episode of Status Update. Now, you may not know that this is the 25th anniversary of the .com this year, and we partnered to do a really cool promo at howdoyou.com, which allows you the opportunity to win one of 10 iPads or up to $10,000. All you got to do is visit the website, tell us your .com story for your chance to win. And my .com story for this episode is, of course, Facebook.com, since we've been talking about it. It's amazing how much Facebook has reshaped the whole world of interacting online. They just broke 500 million active users, so 500 million people are using Facebook on an active basis. It's really reshaping a whole bunch of our expectations around privacy and the way that we interact with people. A remarkable story considering how long it's actually been out. So again, I'm Jay Goldman. This has been Status Update on Butterscotch.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.